Friends and family, I want to welcome you to the wedding of Shannan Danielle Listberger and Curtis James Jessup. I am very honored to be able to lead this ceremony. Much happier in this moment to be standing here with you. This is an amazing thing that we're all to witness today, surrounded by family and friends. We gather together to watch the mystery of the ages that will again be done. Because you two walked in as two, but today you will leave as one. Curtis and Shannan, here's a couple principles to remember. Seek to understand rather than to be understood. Seek to understand rather than to be understood. A good relationship desires to understand their spouse much more than to be understood by them. Listen to more than words and ask why. And be okay with not always being able to understand your spouse. It takes time. Secondly, choose now to stay committed to this marriage. Choose now, within your heart, within your mind. This is a choice. And you're making this decision to stay committed to this marriage. There will be hard times and times when you feel like giving up. There will be times when you might not even like each other. That happens. But love can conquer. You stay committed, and your love will grow over the years together as you seek to understand this child of Christ, which you are holding hands with right now. And the words of your grandfather, Bryce Jessup, hang in there. It'll get good after your 50th anniversary. Curtis and Shannan, you stand before me thinking you have found the one for you. And in all that I have said this day, I hope that you heard me say that marriage is not about finding the right person, but rather it is about becoming the person that God wants you to be for your spouse.
I'm nervous. May seem shocking to the ones that know me since I am so shy. For the ones that it's supposed to be like a laugh, haha. Anyway, I can't even begin to tell you the countless times I wrote and rewrote this speech, the hours I spent talking to myself in my car, and the hours I spent playing this moment in my head, each time a little different than the last. Then I finally had it down, and then while reading the timeline for the day, I saw that there was a 2-minute max time limit for the speech. Again, for those that know me, know that I laughed. It was like, yeah, okay. Because I like to talk. But then I got to thinking about it, and I realized that I had spent months and months thinking about all the things that I wanted to say, and realized that when two people just love each other, it doesn't take 20 or 5 minutes to describe how much Shannan and Curtis love each other. You can just take one look at Curtis's face, and you can see the amount of love he has for Shannan, and vice versa.
Now, the men that I'm about to call up have a very, very special place in my heart. And I couldn't think of a better way to honor my dad than to ask these men to dance with me tonight.
In closing, while I know that there's nothing that I can say nor anyone else that will fill the void to your heart tonight of Dad not being here, it has always been very apparent of the love and impact that he's had on all of our lives. When I look around this room and I see all the amazing people that are in your life, it just reaffirms the impact that you and your family has had on all of us. And so while Marty, Dad, could not be here today, I believe that we all carry a little bit of Marty inside of us. And that's pretty cool that we have a room full of Martys to share this moment with. He is very much with us tonight, and we all know he's smiling down with the beer in his hand and having the time of his life up there. I know he would be so incredibly proud of you, Shannan. So here's to Shannan and Curtis. May you love each other, support each other, be nice to one another, and enjoy all the years to come in this next adventure.
For the rest of my life, Shannan, there's no one on this earth that I'd want to be with than you. And right here, right now, forevermore.
Shannan and Curtis, would you face each other? This is the moment I think you've been waiting for. So as you face each other, let me say this, that what God has joined together, let no one separate. By the power vested in me, by the church, and by the state of California, I now pronounce you, are you ready? Husband and wife. Curtis, you may kiss your bride. Look at your friends and family. I'd like to be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Curtis Jessup.